Hello, and welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes with Freed. I'm your host, Michael Freed. I'm a litigation partner in the matrimonial and family law firm of Berkman, Botker, Newman, and Shine, with offices in New York City, Westchester, and now Long Island. So today, my special guest is Denisa Tova, and Denisa is the owner of Tova, QDRO, and Retirement Valuation Consultants, LLC. So Denisa, welcome to 5 Minutes with Freed.
Thank you. So happy to be here.
So Denisa, tell us, what is is Tova, QDRO, and Retirement Valuation Consultants, LLC?
I know it's a mouthful.
It is.
So our firm assists divorce clients to and their attorneys to essentially divide their retirement plans, their retirement assets. And I would add to it in a fair and equitable way so that it also doesn't trigger taxes. And that's sort of an important piece to it, because that's where the word QDRO comes in for those people who are not familiar with what is QDRO. QDRO stands for Qualified Domestic Relations Order, and pretty much any plan, any retirement plan that is being divided in a divorce needs this type of a court order called the QDRO. And so what we do is first we work with clients all over the United States as well as internationally. So let's say if you have a couple that is in the United Kingdom, but perhaps the husband had worked in the United States and has a 401k plan. So we come in and we consult to the courts and the solicitors there is how to divide this. And so just an example, Mary and John may have a couple of 401k plans and the IRA accounts and maybe a pension plan. So we come in, help identify what those plans are, if there are any components to these retirement plans that were accumulated before marriage, and perhaps they need to be sort of segregated. And oftentimes couples want to trade assets. Like let's say one wants to keep a pension, the other wants to keep the house. How do we structure it where it's fair and equitable? So those are just some examples of what we do.
So now you know that I am a matrimonial family law attorney. Now, at what point would my clients most often need your services? In the beginning of the case, end of the case? When would that be?
That is actually a great question. The sooner the better. And now our clients are sometimes attorneys, so people like yourself, Michael, and or their clients. And so in the beginning of the divorce process, when you find out that your clients have retirement assets, that will be the time for us to get involved, help come in and identify those assets. Let's say, they're employed with a union, they have union plans, and there are just, there's so many nuances to these plans, it can make your head spin. Right. So we can come in and educate you so you can educate your clients. And also, how is this benefit protected in the event that the plan owner dies or he quits his job or retires? So you should be able to explain to your client how to protect it. So the earlier the better in the process. And then along the way, as the agreement is being worked on, provide a settlement language that is consistent with the plan that is being divided, perhaps even value the marital interest. And then, toward the end is preparing a court order to actually divide these plans. So it can be, along the divorce process, but the earlier the better.
Sure. So Denisa, what would be the best way for a prospective client or other professional like myself to contact you?
So since everybody is connected electronically, I'd say our website, TovaQuadroServices.com, email contact@denisatova.com, or phone number 516-200-1074.
Perfect. So Denisa, we've now come to the most important part of our show, and that is the question of the week. So Denisa Tova, this is your question of the week. You get one text, no more than 160 characters, that gets sent to everyone's phone across the planet. What does it say?
Brief, impactful. Let's say, how about pause, Think about 3 things you are grateful for and go make someone smile.
Wow. I like that. I like that. That's very impactful. That is great. Well, Denisa, oh, you've said it all. You are helping people divide their retirement assets after divorce one day at a time. And I want to thank you for being a wonderful guest on 5 Minutes with Freed.
Thank you.